in San Luis Obispo and have a bunch of friends in Long Beach. So where are you from in California or around? I know we don't want to share a lot of information on here, but please keep tapping the screen. That looks good. Got some people in here. I am going to be gifting somebody with a free reading. Usually when I do that, you have to have at least 1,000 followers, or you have to be able to go live. Ventura, yep, I know Ventura. We drove through there all the time. Ecuador, nice. I just gave a reading to somebody from Trinidad yesterday, and thank you. And before that, it was Australia. So we're just starting to get people from all over, which I think is so fascinating how much this app reaches people. So if you're just joining, my name's Julie. I'm a psychic medium. I've been doing readings for 25 years, and I wanted to gift somebody with a reading. If you are interested in having a private reading with me, you can just screenshot this and text it to me. Nebraska, get out of here. I'm from Nebraska. What part of Nebraska are you from? Is it Tessie? Tisha? Danny, I haven't seen you on here forever. Where you been? Where you been, girl? Danny, Bo, Benny, Fanana, Fana, Fo, Fanny. Lincoln, yeah. So I'm from Lincoln, Nebraska, and I'm from Grand Island, Nebraska. If you look up Star School in Grand Island, Nebraska, that's about where I lived. Little trailer park called Kingwood Estates. So much fun though. All the kids played like crazy. Yeah, to talk about walking to school, home to school, back to school in a blizzard, we did that. But that was like, when did I move out of Nebraska? 1974, we moved to California. And the year we moved from Nebraska to California, it snowed. Yeah, go Big Red. I know, Cornhuskers for sure. So anytime I see like Cornhuskers sign, which is crazy because in Tisha, in Oregon where I live, there's a lot of people from Nebraska here. I see go Huskers all the times. Been stuck. Oh, I'm so sorry, Danny. That's no fun. Definitely got the snow. Yeah. So when I moved to Oregon, they're like, you're not used to snow. I'm like, you guys have ice here. I've driven in snow. I've lived in snow. I can handle snow. No problem. This is ice. You are driving on black ice. No snow tires, no four-wheel drive is going to help you. People do it and then they get stuck. They're like, I'm from Michigan. I know how to drive in the snow. I'm like, good luck. Ice is so scary. I don't even know how to describe it. Trees will literally explode. Like you'll just be walking and you go, boom, and a tree will explode because apparently the water in the tree, once that gets icy, I don't know, but it's the most insane thing I've ever seen. It just doesn't snow often, but when it does, it's just ice. Oh God, it's wild. Yeah, I don't even know. I'm glad I'm here with family for a while, but I'm craving the sunshine, people, so I may be moving back there. So I think I'm ready to do a reading. So in order to do a reading for you, when I go live, you have to have a certain amount of followers. So do you guys see this little like the guest button down there? I don't know if you can press that. But if you do me a favor and just start writing who you want to hear from today in the comments, I'm going to pick somebody right now. Thank you guys for being here. If you just joined, my name is Julie. I'm a psychic medium. I do have openings this week for private readings. If you mention that you saw me on this live, you will get $25 off of my phone readings. So you can double click right there, okay? Hi, Elena. Hi, Shelly. Oh, you don't have 1,000 followers. I'm so sorry, honey. Sometimes it will let me like bring people on though, and sometimes not. I don't know how I did that the other day. Yeah, see, I can't. Sorry. Okay, let me see what I can do here. This is why I think I'm going to start moving over to the other app too, because you can pull people over there and you don't have to have a certain amount of followers. Hold on. think I'm going to go with Tisha really quick. Let me try a couple readings in the chat. And I know people are going to comment. I don't have a moderator on right now. So Tisha, who would you want to hear from? Tisha from Nebraska. And hopefully people will hold their comments. This is for Tisha. Hi, Ash. Your dad. Yeah, that's what I thought. Tisha, can I ask you, did he smoke? And does someone drink Blue Ribbon beer? I taste smoke in my mouth, so I have to pay attention to that. I'm also being drawn to October or the 10th of a month being someone's birthday and or day of passing. And this is for Tisha. Yes to smoke. Okay. In October or the 10th of a month being someone's birthday and or day of passing. And I have to ask you, is his mom crossed over as well? And did someone pass away with kidney or liver disease, like sepsis or kidney or liver? Grandma is crossed over as well. Okay. She's feisty. And is there John or James, J-O, here or crossed over? And did you not see your dad a lot? That's okay. It's either October is a day of someone's passing or on the 10th of a month, birthday or day of passing. And it can be on your side, or if you're married, it can be on husband's side. Say the thing again that you just said. Go back to. And someone had liver, kidney, or liver failure. No, John or James. And you saw your dad all the time. Okay, hold on 1 second. I have somebody who went like MIA. So can I ask you, around you or your dad's family, was there someone else that raised them? Like, was someone raised without a father figure? I just keep feeling like hadn't seen him in a long time. Hadn't seen him in a long time. That's what they keep repeating. So I have to pay attention. Did your dad call you princess? I know I'm asking a lot of questions. Hold on. And there's also like a GR name, like Greg, Gary, Gerald, here or crossed over. My dad raised me with no mom. There you go. No, he didn't call you princess. Okay, hold on. No mom. Is your mom here or crossed over? I kept feeling something around you that you had not seen somebody for a long time. I kept hearing that. I hadn't seen them for a long time. So your mom's here. Okay, then he would want to bring that up. Hold on 1 second. Yep, that J name or JR, GR, just write it down. Okay, do you know if mom has addictions or if she drinks? I keep hearing sepsis or liver failure. It reminds me of somebody who's an alcoholic. And your dad literally just said, we raised each other. I raised you and then you raised me. That's how he puts it. That's okay. We're just going to put that to the side. What I kept hearing was somebody was raised without, like they were raised by someone else because one of their parents or parents weren't there. That's your dad's way of saying this. Sepsis. Who had that? He won't stop saying that. Sepsis, liver failure, kidney, sepsis, alcoholic. They keep bringing me to that. Who is that to you? Your dad feels rather young when he passes though, right? You don't know. Okay, that's okay. Just put it to the side. If he's showing me people around your mom's family, I understand, sir. I'll tell her that. Yes, I understand. Thank you. So, and was there a trucker in your family? Somebody that drove trucks, delivered trucks? It's a big truck he keeps showing me. So what will happen is when people cross over, they look at their life and they do a life review. If someone didn't step up from that side of the family, then they would pull forward. So if your grandfather on your mom's side is crossed over, yes, thank you, Grandpa. Okay, then this is how I just have people coming through. So it's people on your side and your husband's side. Write down October or the 10th of a month. Was a truck driver. Yep, so I keep hearing that too. And I don't know, yeah, there's a C or K name. They started to say Ken. It was like that, Ken, Kendall, Ken. Just write that down too. Hold on one second. And is there a Sarah, S-A-R-A, here or crossed, an S name coming through? I know I'm talking fast, but a lot of people are coming through. Hold on. So on your mom's side of the family, when they cross over, if they didn't live the life that they should have lived, then once they cross over, that's okay, right? I promise you, write it down. I always just say, write it down. Yeah, and there'll be double messages like Lynn saying, my sister is Sarah. My dad was Ken. That's okay. There'll be double messages. But I have a C or K name trying to come through either your side, your mom's side, dad's side, or husband's side. C or K. They keep showing me that. And then there's a lady with an S name. They keep bringing that up too. So if there's a Shauna or something like that, just write it down. And the 10th of October of a month. Yep. Go back to the thing that you were just going to say. Okay. Go back to. Okay. So your dad jokingly says, I raised you and you raised me. That's how he says it to me. And now I'm being brought to September of a month being someone's birthday or day of passing. Does that make sense to you? And does your husband do construction? Or do you guys just fix something in your house? Because I'm hearing a hammer and nail, and I'm trying to understand what your dad is showing me that way. I know, sir, she doesn't know. He just keeps saying, October. Sweetheart, when's your birthday? October being someone's birthday or day of passing? Yeah, the 10th. Okay, thank you. I promise you, I know I get this too because I'm not expecting that person to come through. So when I see your dad and I see how they're coming through, yes. And there'll be double messages. Yep, he passed in September. That's how he's showing me. So that grandfather figure that drove the truck, I always pay attention to what I'm saying. And I knew somebody was raised by someone else or absent without a parent. And that's how your dad was coming through. Okay, hold on one second. And there'll be a lot of double messages because now people are saying this. Are you guys remodeling or are you, this is for Tisha, are you guys remodeling? Is there something going on with your home or somebody in construction? And this is going to be like a lot of double messages. So just sit here and relax. I promise you, Spirit will try to reach as many people as they can. Okay, thank you. And also I'm being drawn to the month of April being someone's birthday or day of passing or the 4th of a month because he talks to me like that. Were you the only girl? Husband just built a storage system and he used, yes, to be in construction. Thank you. I knew this would start to flow. I knew it would. Yep, I knew your birthday was in April. See, this is how Dad starts to come through more and more. Were you the only girl? Or were you the baby of the family? There's something very significant about your energy. I need to be drawn to that too. So there's something about like when they say like enduringly like she's the princess or she's my princess. There's something unique about you, either the oldest girl, the youngest girl, or the only girl. But he won't stop talking about that. Say it again. Did your dad pass away in the home? Or did the grandfather pass away in his home? Not the only girl or baby of the family. I'm the older one. We were very close. That's why. When he circles you, it's like I have to play detective and understand why he's showing me that. Okay. Husband, grandpa died in his home. Yep. There where your dad is like your guide, his grandfather very much looks after him, and there goes that EN name. Like I want to say Ken. I don't know any other names like that, but just write that down. Kenneth, Ken, Spen. I don't know any other names that are EN. That's okay. And you guys have either a Tom or Tim or Tom here crossed over too. Show me anything else. And is there Robert or Bobby? That can also be William. And now he's showing me the month of March being someone's birthday and or day of passing as well. And if you can screen record this, because I promise you all these relatives who are coming through, it's going to mean something. Yeah, Lynn, I have a feeling that there's double messages for you guys, so I'm glad. I'm so glad. Yes, I knew it would start to make sense. I get a feeling at the beginning, you're like, maybe it's not for me. They're like, we're going to tell her, like, Robert, yes. Yep, this is so perfect. Good, Lynn, I'm glad. Double messages always. And so I'm going to go back to Tisha, the thing, say it one more time. I just lost it. That's okay. This is totally random. And I don't know if I'm reading for Tisha or Lynn, but does someone raise baby goats? Something about a goat. Goats? Yep. I love it, Lisa. This is like, hi, Mandy. This is how they always will leave double messages. So it's so important to know. But for Tisha, for your dad, just one more thing. That's okay. I keep seeing a baby goat. That's so cute. That's okay. But I want her dad to come through one more time and say something. And there's not a John or there's a J name trying to come through. It can be first or middle name. First or middle name like John or James. That's okay. Joseph, just write it down. It can also mean that somebody's a junior, but they won't stop writing the J and the S name. That's okay. Good. There's a lot of double messages. So, Daddy, can you show me anything? Unless somebody liked like a Johnny Cash song or you play Johnny Cash at your dad's funeral. I don't know why I keep hearing the John, but I do. And this is for Tisha. So hold on. Because your daddy, can you tell me anything else? Did your dad ride, Tisha, does your dad ride a motorcycle? Does anybody have a motorcycle? Dirt bike, motorcycle. This is for Tisha. Yep. Okay, thank you. Because I was just like, show me something else. And he's all, you got to talk about my motorcycle. Okay, perfect. Because I get a feeling you were wondering, is this him? Is he really talking to me? Or is it for someone else? This is him for sure. And he does bring me again to March being an anniversary, a day of passing, or someone's birthday. I promise you, just write it down. And Tisha, this is totally in left field, but did someone like corn? I know you were. That's why with all these people in here and not a moderator. Yeah, and that's okay if thanks moderators, if people talk during for some reason, it's totally fine. Go back to the thing that you were gonna say. Tisha, did someone like corned beef and hash? That's okay, Lisa. Did someone like corned beef and hash? Oh, Roxy, thank you. It's okay if everybody talks. I didn't do the moderation on here. Yes, my dad did. Okay, so corned beef and hash, that's something very specific. Then he shows me motorcycle, and then he's got his Harley. So you have your family here, you have your husband's family. It's okay, Mandy, no worries. You have, normally what we do is we mute people when I do my readings, but for some reason today, all the energy just feels so good that I'm okay. But thanks, Roxanne, she's so good at moderating. Go back to the thing with your dad. Yeah. G-O-A-T. So I don't know if you guys use that and you say the goat. Just know someone had baby goats or goats. I just keep hearing it. Unless like somebody can only eat goat cheese or they're allergic to goat cheese. I hear it for a reason, so I have to pay attention to it. So anything else that you want to say, Daddy, to her, because this is your baby girl. You're doing a great job. Please don't be hard on yourself. I feel like with your dad, he was better at taking care of people than he was receiving. No worries, Mandy. Yeah, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much. So say the other thing that you just said. Go back and say the other thing that you just said for Tisha. That you're doing a really good job. I know that your dad was better at giving out and being there for people, yeah, than he was at receiving. So it's not going to surprise me if he, once he started descending, if he passed away fast after that. Do you understand what I'm saying? But he wouldn't have been a good patient. And I so need to bring that up. So sometimes we pray for people to last longer. But I know that when your dad loved hard, he was both mom and dad, and he has no regret of that whatsoever. He has no regrets. No regrets. That's if he could do it all over again, he would have. Do you have three? Are there three kids in the family? Yep, he was both mom and dad, and so happy to have done that. He would not have changed a thing. So anything else? Come on, sweetie. Anything else that you would want to tell her? 3. Yes, there we go. Oh, sweetie. Yeah, 3 living, 1 past. That's how he shows me. Okay. And I don't know if one of them that passed away is a girl, but he also has female energy that he's trying to show me, unless he had a sister or something like that. She doesn't know this, Sarah. Thank you, sweetheart. He's kind of repeating himself, but just write down these things and just know that he truly loves you, would not have changed the way that he lived his life, not even for a second. His sister passed before him, or after him. Thank you. That's how he shows me. And there's got to be an S, like a Shelby, Sherry. I'm just saying he won't. Keep destroying the S, even though we're like, no, we don't know what you're talking about. So this could be people on your side, your husband's side, mom's side, or dad's side. So just write everything down. I promise you, they help you put the pieces to the puzzle together, and it works out beautifully. Thank you, Tisha, for allowing me to give you that reading for you today. Your dad is, to say that he's proud of you, enamored by you and your big heart. I don't know any other way to put it. And he's so proud of you. Thank you. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. Hi, Trish. I will be going live tomorrow if you guys want to set up ahead of time. Hi from Scotland. Thank you, Lindsay. You can screenshot this too, or just write this phone number down. I have 5 more openings for phone readings this week, and you can get $25 off of my phone readings. Nice surprise. Yeah, there's an argument in my complex earlier, and it just riled me because I don't like people being treated wrong, and I couldn't do anything about it other than voice that's not a good way to talk to other people. And I was like, I'm just going to come on here and give a free reading. Because we can change kindness by one random act of kindness. Yeah. Hold on one second. Okay, this one I'm just going to do a random. I've never done a spirit led, but I'm just going to do this. Hold on one second. I know that it feels like female energy here, mother or grandmother, passed away from a lung issue, needing oxygen or lack of oxygen. Could have been COVID or pneumonia, but I cannot breathe as she comes through. The key with her is there's a butterfly reference, meaning, thanks, Roxy, meaning, say it again, butterfly reference, meaning someone has a butterfly of like on her urn or as a tattoo. So I have an elderly lady passed away with something oxygen related. I cannot breathe, and it's butterfly related, and I know that there's something about either you have a son or she has a son. She shows me that. So lady, oxygen, somebody have a son, she was very close to them. Butterfly related. It has to be all 3. Hi, Virginia. No, I'm not in San Jose. I used to be in San Jose. My grandmother and daughter has the butterfly tattoo. And is there a son related to them too, Nicole? My grandmother and daughter has the butterfly tattoo. And there's like son there's like a boy related too. God, in my throat. And also have a little boy. Okay, Kitty says. Okay. Let me go back. And is there a Tommy or a Johnny? My aunt on the urn, there's a butterfly, and she has a son named Johnny. That's it. That's it. I don't know if I can bring you on. I don't know if that's letting me bring you on. Sometimes I can bring people on. That's it. I tried to grab you. I don't know if that's working. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, that was interesting. Right when I saw that, I was like, and Johnny. Yep, there we go. How
Well, I
are
was just
you?
typing it and then you said Johnny, and I was like, oh, that's her son is Johnny. So interesting.
Yep, son Johnny. Yeah, that's amazing. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing so good. I'm doing so good. This is so random, but as I keep channeling, I'm just going to channel the information I'm getting. Is someone really into root beer? I hear, you know how they say sassafras, where you can like make your own root beer? But I taste root beer.
Um,
Even if they didn't make it, if that was something like every time we went there, we drank root beer or dad's root beer, or I taste root beer.
hmm, well, they like root beer floats.
That's it though. Even if it was like, this is what we always did. Yeah, Lisa's like, my
Hmm.
dad liked root beer floats. Yeah. So if it was like a tradition or something we
Hmm.
always did, that's how I'm bringing it up. And so is your grandmother crossed over?
It's my aunt. Yes, she did.
Your aunt. Sorry, aunt. And did she also have like any dementia, or my head hurts when she comes through? That's usually a sign of I was on a lot of medication, or I was sleeping a lot before I passed, or I had dementia.
She didn't have dementia, but she had oxygen and lung issues, breathing. And some, I mean, she was pretty much just lost a lot of weight, just slept all the time.
Mhm. That's how I'm feeling very out of it. And when it's almost like a like lack of oxygen. Do you know what
Hmm.
I mean to the
Yep.
brain? Because I've diagnosed that when I used to work with Schmurder cases. I would get that feeling. That's the feeling I feel, very lightheaded. I won't be able to walk. I feel too dizzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the feeling I feel. Do you also have like say that name one more time? I just heard Debbie Barbara back to back really fast.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. My aunt, one her sister's name is Barbara, and Barbara's daughter's name is Debbie.
Oh, I love that. Isn't that so cool?
Hmm.
Yeah, I usually ask for one thing at one time, but she's like, "Well, this is how I talk."
Oh
It's
God,
like,
yeah.
get used to Emily. It's like, I'm not finishing one sentence and you're telling me about something else. This is
How
so
interesting.
cute. Hmm.
Wow.
Do you have what I call like nursing energy? So whenever I do a reading for somebody like you and I see them kind of dressed in white, it makes me feel like caregiving energy. Or people said you should have been a nurse, or you're a natural counselor, or even a teacher. Does that make sense too when I say that?
Yes, I'm a total caregiver.
Hmm.
And my daughter's a nurse, but so it's like she's always telling me, you should go into hospice. You should do, that. But yes, I'm a total caregiver. I want to take care of people, make them happy,
Yeah.
whatever the situation is. So yes, I get told that a lot. You need to stop being the caregiver for everybody.
Yeah, because I'm hearing that too. And it's like when you're out shopping and getting your hair done, everybody tells you their problems. You're like, I don't know you. I don't know why people are telling me things like that.
Yep, true.
Hmm. And do you have a child? Is there a child around you? They just said Mother Goose. So I'm trying to understand. Do you read a lot to kids, or I don't know,
No,
understand why they would be calling Mother Goose?
no, I,
Was somebody like that? Mother Goose. Do you want to write children's books?
no,
Very
I don't know
interesting.
what that
She
is.
doesn't understand what you're talking about. And nobody has like geese or goose as like decorations or
Oh, my
ornaments.
mom used to have, yes, my mom used to,
Thank you. And is she here or crossed over?
crossed over.
Yep, that way I was saying, hey, hop liver. We're just gonna only have Auntie. Yep, because I just heard Mother Goose, Mother, and you're like, no, and she wouldn't stop talking about it. So I always have to play detective and find out what's
Ah,
going on with that as well.
yes, she used to have ducks, and that's her sister that they both passed.
Got Lucy and Ethel. Like I've got two
Uh-huh.
funny people over here. I can just tell you, they both feel like really young when they pass, at least to me, because I always feel like 60, 70, like, it just, they feel youthful to me
Hmm.
as they come forward. So just know that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that would make sense.
Hold on one second. Show me that one more time. Do you have a picture or something with your? They just keep showing me you, and then they show me these huge sunglasses on. So I don't know if when you were younger you had really big glasses. You know how Elton John, it's like
Mm,
those are big glasses, or if you wore your mom's sunglasses in a picture,
no, I don't.
just write it down.
Okay.
It's like something where a child is putting on pretty big glasses, like they feel like they're not theirs.
Huh.
And it's a picture. I can see it. It's like it almost makes like
Oh, I lost the sound.
yeah, it'll come back. I just got a phone call. Can you
Okay, there
hear
it
me
goes.
or no?
Yep. Yes, I can.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So just write that big glasses on a little kid. That's I just keep
Okay.
seeing it. These sunglasses are regular glasses, but it feels like I feel like I'm looking at a toddler going, "What are you doing with my glasses? What are you putting those on? Those are too big for you." And I'm laughing. So just write it down.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on one second. And out of your mom or aunt, is there also a Mary or Margaret here or crossed over?
No, not not that I.
Just write down the M name here or crossed over. They just keep drawing it. It's like M-A. It can be Marty, Mary, Marty.
Okay. Now,
It's okay.
my daughter's name is Melinda. It's M-A.
Thank you. That's it. Here across. So the thing is with names, I need to study more names because they pull through a file in my mind and they'll say it's close to this. And so that
Okay.
would be again, especially your mom's way of saying, I want to bring attention to that. Is she the first person to become a nurse in the family?
Yes.
Yep, that's why she just said. She called her smarty pants. She's like, I knew she was a smarty pants for a reason. Like she just said it like that, but like in a good way. She thinks fondly of her.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they were close. Mm.
Hmm. And is there this is gonna make me so hungry after I do your reading, but you know how they when I was younger, my mom would make gingerbread cookies and ginger crinkle cookies. I'm tasting something like that. Is that recipes or mom?
No, no.
It would have to be like gingerbread, ginger and molasses. I'm craving it. Unless it's somebody's favorite cookie, just write it down.
Okay.
Ginger snaps, ginger crinkle cookie. My mouth is watering so bad. It's great. I don't have this in my house. I'm gonna have to make them tonight with my ingredients. Just write it down.
Okay.
Something like molasses cookies, ginger and molasses. Just write it down.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. It would be like somebody has this recipe, and it's gonna be people on your side, people on dad's side. Like we're just opening the door right now, so everybody's gonna start coming through. Okay.
Okay.
And then tell me anything else that you guys want me to tell her about. I'm going back to the eyes. They won't stop talking about it. Are you having trouble with your eyesight, or do you need your eyes checked or something?
Yes, I just went to the eye doctor and they were wanting to do um, cataract surgery, but I am just kind of pondering about it if I really want to do it or not. So yes, actually, that's true.
Good. Okay, thanks. Then I know the ginger thing makes sense too. So I always say just keep it.
Okay.
Yep. It can be anything. Like my best friend's mom made that for us when we were little. It's like, well, she's coming in too. We just have everybody. Little hunky dory. Okay, hold on one second. Was someone's favorite color like purple or violet? Or was there somebody's name Violet?
No, I
Right.
don't know if it would have been their favorite color or not. I
Their
don't know.
signature color. Like every time a handful of pictures out of 12, there's going to be 10 of them wearing this color.
Mm,
Purple or violet. It's almost like this color or like a lavender.
hmm.
Just write it down.
Okay.
Yeah. As I ask if there's anything else. Do you guys have relatives? Say it again. Do you guys have relatives from Tennessee, or do you guys have Tennessee connections?
Um, yes,
Hmm.
we do.
Yep. So that is same with the ginger crinkle and the violet color. Just write that down.
Okay.
I always say if we don't know something, they'll bring something else up and say these two names because then that means something too. So I always say just write it down.
So the Tennessee may be my um she was my best friend, but like my parents and she was always over at our house and my parents kind of raised her, but she lived in Tennessee and she does like the color purples and so that might be her
Yep. She here crossed over.
crossed
That
over.
would be her way of coming through. And she's like lavender. She's like, my prom dress was this color. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to argue with her. She's not the most quiet, shy friend. She's very,
No,
yeah. I can see
she's
how it
very
balanced
open.
it out. You were like, I'll be the nice one. She'll be the sassy one. I'll pull her down. I'll calm her. I'll calm her down.
Yes, indeed. That's
Whew.
how it was.
I don't want to mess around with her. If she likes the color violet or purple or lavender, I'm not going to say that. She's like, I'm like, I know, I'm telling her. Sassy pants.
Yes. Yep. And actually, now that you were talking about the gingerbread, at Christmas time, she used to buy the Mother's brand gingerbread cookies at the store.
Yep, thank you so much. I knew it would be all put together. I knew it.
Huh, that's
Isn't that
interesting.
amazing,
That
right?
is amazing. Yeah.
Why would they bring that through? I always say I love doing these readings, Deanna, because they still amaze me.
Yeah,
People
that
are
is
like, you
crazy.
act so surprised when you get information. I am surprised. I'm
Yeah.
just and I'm in awe of their love for us. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. And
Well,
that's interesting because I've been waiting for her to come through so that I could kind of, because of, how things happened
yeah.
and my mom too. So that's interesting that they're all there.
Yeah. And whenever they say wipe the slate clean, like we're
Hmm.
good, if your mind goes to, I wish I would have been there. I wish I would have been helped. I wish I would have just leave that alone and replace it with a good thought because that's all they remember is love on the other side. They don't remember anything else. So for us to get hung up on or something that we did or said or didn't do, they're like,
Hmm.
it's just a waste of your energy. Just please only think about the good times because you give so much of that out to others.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Thank you for
That's,
allowing me to give you this reading today.
oh,
I'm so
thank
glad I
you.
came on. That was
Me
so nice
too.
meeting you. I want to thank your family members for coming through, and I'm going to send them back to you so that your sassy friend doesn't drive me to make cookies tonight. I was craving that. I'm like, somebody tell me where this is from.
No, you need to have a cookie. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. That
Thank
was
you.
just great.
I'm
I
so
loved it.
glad. Thank you for being here. I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Woo! Thank you guys for being here today. I am going to get going just to rest a little bit. If you want a phone reading, I will be doing readings. I have 5 openings this week, and you can either just write this phone number down or screenshot it. If you text me to this number and you want to set up a phone reading, thanks, Nicole. You can, I forgot what I was going to say. You can mention this live and you will receive $25 off of my phone reading. Thank you, Maria. I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Mandy. Saw you on Facebook. Oh, I'm so glad. FYP, bless you, Mandy. I'm going to follow you back. I know sometimes we feel bad for things, but anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and follow you back. So normally when I do readings, I have monitors on here and they will mute people when they're talking, but for some reason I didn't contact a moderator ahead of time, and I just wanted everybody to share in this because I feel like we're all needing this togetherness, and I'm so glad you were able to join us tonight. I am going to be going live tomorrow at 3:30 Pacific Coast Time, 6:30 Eastern Coast Time. No worries at all, Lisa. You're wonderful. Thank you for being here. Yes, I love that. I love this. Thank you. You're so kind too, Nicole. Thank you. So if you want to jump on the readings ahead of time tomorrow, it's $25 for a mini reading and I pull cards. And then for a longer mediumship reading, it's $50 for like 25 minutes. So you can kind of double click here. I put all of my children's books, all of the books that I've written about spiritual things, and how to sign up for any of my TikTok lives. But I will be going on at 3:30 Pacific Coast Time. So I'll see you guys then. I'm so glad you found us too, Lynn and Maddie and Nicole. What a great group. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for allowing me to give you some readings today. Everybody hug your